Alright guys, this part of the adventure is picking up right where I left off in the last video. I'm exploring this mountain trout stream in the wilderness of New Jersey. I got my ultralight collapsible fishing rod. This thing's pretty cool. And in my pack right here, I got a portable camping stove and a couple other essentials for just enjoying the wilderness out here. Got a big fish, big brown. I'm excited to show you the fishery that's right down here because it's one of the most unique trout spots in Jersey. You got all three species of wild trout in here. Not to mention it's just a beautiful habitat. And this canyon gorge environment, it's gotta be one of my favorite places to fish because within a couple steps, it transitions into just this miraculous, almost Narnia looking place. And right downstream is where I was fishing in the last video. And you could see the difference. It did not look anything like this. This is a super flat, not as trouty looking water. As we go upstream, it's gonna look like a mountain trout stream. You guys ready to see why this is one of my favorite creeks that I've ever fished? Right up here. It is the most beautiful stream in New Jersey, hands down. Now, if you were wondering about landing trout on this trip, this is where it's gonna happen. This swim bait too, I mean, I've taken a couple casts on the way up. It's been getting demolished. Almost every cast getting bites on it. Now, I'm gonna cast it way up. I'm gonna let it sink down a little bit. This could catch a big one too. Got him, fish on. No, he's off, he's off. This rod, it's $15 on AliExpress. I bought it because I wanted something really versatile or just something I could travel around with and put in my pocket. So it's not that good for hooking a fish, but just like any travel rod, you gotta kind of compromise with its versatility. Don't ask me how, but somehow no bites out of the mecca of trout fishing, or at least that's what it looks like. Or I got bites, but I didn't land a fish. I'm gonna keep fishing and probably land one out of here. But before that, I'm getting pretty hungry. I want to cook myself up a meal using my portable camping stove. I got some water to boil. And I was thinking what better spot to kind of enjoy the beauty of this. And I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, just kind of come out here, crack down, and really use the nature for what it's meant for. And sometimes I just come out, I fish, and I go home. But I wanted to do something a little bit different today. This stove is great. I use it on all my camping trips. All you do is you just flick the gas, light it, and it's on. It boils water quicker than my stove at home. So for dinner tonight, pasta primavera. I'm a vegetarian. I would do a catch and cook. And I might do one in the future, but this stuff has always been just top notch. Like, you would be so surprised how good this Mountain House Adventure Pasta Primavera is. Like, it hits so good. I hope I brought a fork. Got to pick a flat surface for this, and then let's see. I got the food. I got the pot. I think my lighter is in here. Okay, lighter is essential. Now the fork. I don't know. Did I bring the fork? All right, so we got everything set aside from I lost my fork and I lost my hammock. So I gotta go back and find that. But for now, I'm gonna get some water boiling. Let's actually read some instructions. You gotta pour in almost 2 cups of water. So I would say just a little bit more water will be good. Whew. Seconds later, the water is boiling. Just gonna turn that off, and then now just seal up the bag. While we wait for my food to cook, I gotta go back and find my hammock that fell out of my backpack. Also gotta go back to the car and get a utensil because I lost the fork. It's gonna feel so good to sit on the bank of the creek, refuel, get some nutrients in my body, and then keep fishing. Where is this hammock? I think I heard it fall out of my bag at some point. If it got in the creek, it might be hard to find, but I think it's just somewhere back this way a little bit. Just yonder. I found the hammock. Ah, the wise owl. I've only used this thing like twice, but it's great. And I think it was pretty cheap. It was like 45, 50 bucks. Oh, there it is. Let's go. The fork was here the whole time. Or that's a different fork, but whatever. Oops. Try to tell me that spot right there is in the perfect spot to eat some lunch. I decided this is a perfect spot. It's really close to downstream, so I got the entire creek to work up after I eat this right here. Got my fork, cleaned it off. Just gonna stir it up a little bit more. That, my friends, was a beautiful thing. I am ready to fish. Gonna start journeying this way, up the stream, back to that pool where it just looked out of this world. But on the way, I'm gonna take some casts on the pools right before that didn't exactly get the fish yet. This has just turned out to be the exact vibe that I wanted. Now it's time to get connected to what's out here and catch some fish. I'm back. What are we gonna catch? What are we gonna catch? Right along this wall, there should be some fish kind of just chilling. Any of the lazier trout that just want to sit there. Oh, nice fish on it. There we go, fish on. Had to land one out of this pool. Little wild brown. Let the hands down. That's the first fish of the day out of probably the most obvious spot on the creek. There he is. Oh, a little quick release on him. Flops back there. I tried really hard to catch something good out of this pool. Just kind of wasn't happening. So I made the call to go upstream. I got to scale up this waterfall and then get to the pools that lie ahead. This is going to be relatively on the sketchy side to do this, but it's way better than walking all around. Plus I'll be able to fish the pools that are literally right above the falls. This rock got some good grip here. Oh! Wow. Look at the power of this waterfall with this tiny stream. Got him, big fish, big brown. Let's go. Oh, he's off. He's off. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was a monster. That was like a 13-incher. That's a big fish for this creek. Oh man, how'd I lose that thing? That was the fish of the day right there. I switched up to a spinner. I was like kind of lackadaisically throwing in the current, and fish came out of nowhere, smoked it. I was just thinking to myself, huh, where are the big fish? But I'll tell you why I got that bite right here. First of all, great looking water. Second of all, it's right above the waterfall. And the only way to get down here is you gotta kind of like scale up the mountain, scale back down, or scale up the waterfall like I did. Oh, I'm gonna slip in the creek. I'm slipping in the creek. Oh, I hope we get a chance at another big fish like that. Got him, fish on. Nice brown trout. There we go, right behind the tree. These fish are starting to come out of more and more textbook looking locations. Not nearly as big as the last one. The other one was literally double the size of this thing. I wonder if I could complete the trifecta today. That'd be a challenge, but they're all in here. Might be able to do it. Let's go. Another fish. The cast after. Wow. The cast after. Got him. Bigger brown. Oh, he came off. That fish was a little beefier. Got him. Got him. Nice brown. Right there out of the current. Let's go. Heck yeah, that might be, this guy could be the biggest of the day for sure. Get him back there. Nice one. Oh, right over here looks good. Got him. Got him. Big fish. Big brown trout on. That's just about the size of the one that bit earlier. Let's go. Wait. I'm stuck on a log, but this fish is still on here. Wait, no, he got off. That thing was so big, he wrapped me around the log. All right, this is gonna be the final pool of the day. See, cast down it, looks epic. Somehow no fish out of here. Let's keep going upstream for a little bit. Fish like 2 more pools. Oh, scaling up a canyon wall right now to get to the next spot upstream. Let's see what we're dealing with. Woo, look at this. Look at this water. Wow. I've been getting so many bites on this spinner, but this rod, I don't know about it. I don't know how I feel. All right, ready for this? In the current. Last spot of the day. If I get a fish on this, it's gonna be my last cast. Oh, got him. Can't end off with a last cast like that, especially because I landed a wild rainbow. Wait, I haven't landed him yet. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. What was I thinking? It was a wild rainbow. So the trifecta has almost been completed. And I just lost another fish, which was probably a brook trout. So we can say the trifecta was almost completed today. A leap of faith right now. Wow, I made it. Oh, that was a fish. That was a fish right here. Can we end the day off? Looks like we're ending the day off on that last cast curse with the rainbow that I said I landed him before I did, and then I literally couldn't get a bite after that. I'm kind of running low on time, so I'm gonna check out for the send right now. Fishing this wilderness trout stream, making the most of it. Had a little lunch break down there. Really got to enjoy it, but didn't exactly land the big fish that bit. That's just fishing though sometimes. And I had such a good time out here. Ooh. The tip of that rod almost snapped at the last second of the trip. And that brings me to talk about this travel combo right here. It literally breaks down into, let me show you. That's how small it gets. That's where it could fit. Literally a pocket rod and $15. So thoughts on this rod? For the price, great. For the style, pretty good. I would say I would give it a solid 6 out of 10 for just overall how the rod works, price, what you're looking for. They could have definitely done a better job making the bend in the rod a little bit better. I was noticing all day that I kept losing fish because there wasn't enough power in the tip of the rod and enough backbone on the entire rod to actually get a good hook set on the fish. A usual ultralight will bend pretty symmetrically all throughout. It'll kind of give you a bend even in the base of the rod. This one, only the tip bent. So whenever I'd set the hook, it would just kind of like flail out of the fish's mouth. And I lost almost every big fish because of that. So this thing's pretty cool. I'm definitely happy I bought it. Definitely cool to try it out. And I mean, losing fish, what is that at the end of the day? So I'd say, I mean, 50-50 on recommending this. If you're looking for like a really cheap rod that collapses super small, you can kind of just stow it in your backpack and make it look like you're not fishing. It's great. If you're looking for something that's gonna land you most of the fish and also be pretty compact, not exactly the rod for you. But I'll drop the link down below. You can check it out if you want. And until next time, keep on getting out there. Keep on promoting the positivity of fishing. Keep on sending it no matter what, no matter where you are. Skylight out.